Well, I just arrived at the Guadalupe Mountains National Park, and what a gorgeous place this is. I'm going to head over to the Visitor Center just up ahead, see about getting a map of the park, a little bit of information, and then I'm probably going to hit a couple of trails. Looks like a most gorgeous place. Well, walking on the Yellowwood Road here over to the Visitor Center. It's a pretty hot day here in the mid to upper 90s. Well, look at these plants. Wow. Got a signboard that's not having a sign on it anymore. Wow, this is beautiful. Let's go in and have a look. All right, just getting in the Visitor Center. We've got a couple really cool looking displays here in the Visitor Center. Got an eagle sitting up there, and looks like a wolf or a coyote. Prairie dog popped up there, and some kind of a snake. I don't know what kind. I don't care. I don't like snakes. Boy, this is a really well put together display. Gobble gobble. Moving on to more of the display over here. I love this picture. Right up here. It is a pretty picture, but I'm here to tell you, it does not do it any justice. And look at all the rocks they've got in here. Some fossils. This one's really neat. Wow, look at that. Got a couple more rocks on display here. These are apparently from all the different ages. Really interesting to see. And lo and behold, way up here in this tree, we got a hoot owl looking down on everybody. That's pretty neat. Let's check out the Pinery Trail. It's a fairly short hike, rated pretty easy. Remains of the old Pinery Station. Oh, that'll be cool to see. Let's check it out. Man, this is just beautiful. Phew. Never seen anything like this. Got a little signboard here. Fire in the Guadalupes. Yeah, a lot of people don't realize though that fire is a good thing as long as it's controlled. Working my way on down the Pinery Trail, I'm really amazed with the vegetation here. What is so odd is the ground just looks so barren. It would not really support any kind of vegetation, but take a look at this. Got some evergreens, all kinds of different things out here. According to the signboard, there are some old ruins back here, so I'm hoping to run up on those. I always like to see stuff like that. Boy, check out those cactuses. Prickly pear, I believe they're called. Going a little further down the trail here is you can see how wide open the landscape is out there in the distance. I'll zoom in a little bit. It's pretty wild looking. Definitely tell you're in the desert, that's for sure. I believe that's the thing they call the cowboy killer. You take a look at these, looks almost like a dagger. Boy, I would hate to fall on that. So far, I'm the only hiker out here. I don't see anybody else. I'm sure it'll probably happen upon somebody. And if you look way off in the distance, over the visitor center, you can see the summit of the Guadalupe. Still working my way down the trail, but I wanted to show you the beautiful view behind me of the Guadalupe Mountains. The ranger was telling me that there's a really pretty drive that takes you up towards Carlsbad and back down on the other side. And so I think after I finish up a trail or two, I'm going to go ahead and do that. So let's move on a little further. Believe it or not, I did happen upon a young couple that was out here hiking, and they said that the ruins are pretty neat and they're just a little bit ahead. So we're gonna see what we can see. Okay, moving on down the trail a little bit. We're out pretty close to the road. See some traffic going up and down the road. So I would assume that oh, I see the ruins. They're way over there. That's not too far. Let's go check it out. That'll be neat to see. I love the fact that it's not very crowded here today. We're closing in on the ruins now, and I'm interested to see what they are ruins of. They got some really amazing photo angles here, but they're off the trail and they don't want you to go off the trail. So I'm trying to get what I can with what I have. Butterfield Overland Mail. Oh wow, this is the first overland mail route. And this was the Pinery Station. Right over here. That is really cool. And according to the signboard, this was a forerunner of the Pony Express and the Transcontinental Railroad. That is so cool. Take a look at the Overland Trail, starting in San Francisco and going all the way to St. Louis. Good night, that's crazy. I'm going to go ahead and do a pan so you can just see basically what I'm looking at out here. I'll tell you right now, that view right there never gets old. Man, that's beautiful. And there is the Pinery Station. Let's go and have a close-up of the old postal station. I love how those old rocks are stacked up there. Man, can you imagine all the mail that went through this station? All the bills, all the checks, Christmas cards, all kinds of stuff. This is just really neat. I really like the view looking out on the Guadalupe Peak over there. This is an epic picture here. Alrighty, well, let's start making way back. Okay, this is taking us over to the Pinery Ruins. Pinery Stage Stand. And got a little signboard over here. Dedicated to the airmen who, like stage drivers before them, challenge the elements. This was an old airmail route too. After looking at the ruins, I'm making my way back up to the visitor center. Pretty good little hike down there. It's a little over a third of a mile each way. Boy, what a beautiful, beautiful day. I want to zoom in on the distant peaks there. Have a look at that. Just beautiful. And zoom out. And there you can see the whole range over there. All right, so let's press on towards the visitor center. Well, that was a pretty good hike and wasn't too far, pretty easy hike. And I'm gonna make way back to the car, and on the advice of the ranger, I'm gonna hop on the main road and head back up towards the west side of the park. Okay, this is the McKittrick Canyon Visitor Center, and the view out of the back is just incredible. Walk right on through here and have a look. Hello. Just have a look at this. Man, this place is beautiful. McKittrick Canyon. A place of singular beauty. And that place is beautiful down there. If I had an earlier start, I believe I would do it. It's about a 4.5 mile hike. And it looks really pretty, but it is about 94 degrees right now. That sun is right overhead. So I think I'm gonna play it safe and just take a few pictures and shoot some video. Well, after a good long drive, I am now at the Dog Canyon trailhead and campground. It was a pretty good haul from my last stop, but well worth it, as it is just absolutely stunning here. Look how pretty that ridge is. This is the west side of the Guadalupe Mountains. I love the vegetation too. It's really pretty.